Hi there, just a quick recap on the week. It's Saturday morning, I'm just about to get off my Saturday morning recovery run. It's pretty grim out here this morning, it's wet and windy. I've laid in bed for as long as I can. It's gone past part run time. I've got a window on the rain, I can hear the wind in the trees, you can probably hear that now. And it's generally not been particularly pleasant sounding, so I've kind of hung off it. But Monday and Tuesday did recovery runs, nice and easy. They were good, they were lovely compared to what I thought they were going to be after the effort I put in on Sunday. And then Wednesday did big hour effort run I'm going to talk about now. Today I went for an hour effort locally. Got locked down, didn't fancy going down the beach because it's 20-mile-an-hour wind today, 15-20 mile an hour. Might be able to hear that in the trees. So I just kind of went out and ran it hard from the start to see where I was at. And the pace was only 7 seconds a mile faster, but it's a lot hilly around here and I was running into wind in places. So it's probably, if I was on the flat, it'd probably be 10 to 15 seconds quicker. But even so, it's not a lot faster. Second mile came in at 7 minutes 13, which is half a minute faster than last week's fastest mile. So there's a little bit of speed still in there, but the endurance is still working up. And that's why quite often I don't take it easy, but I don't really push these runs as hard as I could. Because you've just got to keep building up that cruising speed. Thursday's run. Thursday was a run down the park with Rory, my mate. Lots of people down there trying to get out for a walk during lockdown. We were exercising. It was a nice-ish day, but very windy, or strong wind, a little bit cold, and there's some building work going on the roads, redoing those. So there's a lot of pram dodging, dog walker dodging. And it got a bit faster than I wanted, but still a good little run. Yesterday I was really surprised how well my legs felt, because I thought after 2 days of harder efforts they'd be struggling, but when I started off they were really good. But I did a big core stability workout on Thursday evening and my ribs have been hurting since then from the crunches. So yesterday's run I took really easy for most of it, and it was nice. Went on a different route, went uphill first then downhill, so the splits were different to normal. And it was nice. It was nice, but I met a friend that was coming back, stopped to talk to him for a couple of minutes, and then bolted the last mile or so, the last kilometre really, back to the house, so I was a bit faster at the end. Not a lot, but a bit. So, that's the week so far. Now going out on the recovery run. Hi, so, back for a Saturday run. It was a little bit wet. Actually, it was quite wet on the way out. It's still wet a little bit now, but it's never quite as bad as you think. Probably the worst thing was just lots of puddles and trying to dodge those, trying to avoid getting wet feet. And that went really well for about 3 miles, and then a van just went past and sprayed water all up the side of me. I don't think it was deliberate. They had a car coming the opposite direction, so they couldn't really move out around the puddle. So yeah, just under 35 minutes for 4 miles. Went out quite fast really, which wasn't the intention on a recovery day, but with the wind on my back and just want to get home really, if I'm honest. It went a bit faster than expected, so I'm going to have to see how tomorrow goes. Hi, I'm back from my Sunday long run. Bit of different to yesterday. I mean, yesterday I didn't get out till 9:30 in the morning. Today I'm back and it's already 9:30. I've changed and so on. But same as last week really, an hour and 45 minute run, just under 12 miles. Felt strong today, legs felt strong, but just still something blocking me from getting faster. I talked a little bit about cruising speed in the past, and actually that really kind of showed up today, because my cruising speed is around 8:30 to 9-minute miles, but there was a point where I was running down a road and I was trying to avoid puddles, so I was actually on the roadway on the tarmac. I could hear a car coming up behind me, so I kind of sped up to get past the puddles and then to jump onto the pavement. And I noticed at that point I was quite capable of going at 7:30. It's just that cruising speed really is how you feel good and easy. So that's what I've been working on. The other thing that came in really was the last couple of miles. I noticed there was a real difference in my endurance, and that's what endurance is. Stick up the mile splits, but basically the last 3 miles were a lot faster today than they were 2 weeks ago at the same pace. So although the time of the run was about a minute, it's about the same as a couple of weeks ago and about a minute slower than last week, which is already negligible. There wasn't really. There is some endurance building there. Heart rate 2 weeks ago was 151 beats. Today it's 144, so that's coming down. That's a sign that things are going in the right direction, and at some point the legs will be ready to go faster. So, summary for the week, did about 40 miles training this week, 6 hours again. Did that big hard session on Wednesday, and otherwise it's all just been trying to keep it ticking over really. So looking forward to another week's training. I'm thinking about doing some 800 metre training at some point. Whether that's ready to go this week or another week on, I'm not sure yet, but let's crack on.